Well then, we're doing good. Let's see. House of Living is taken care of. Quest of the Day is taken care of. So we're pretty much down to Bad Grief. We're making progress here. The Bad Grief is way the heck down there. Hello. Now I'm gonna want to rest soon. And hey, there's my chance to get a weapon. Which means I can do stuff at night without being so doomed. Because I've been having a rough time with my scalpel. Although, the 0% damage is not, or 0% durability is not helping. Seems stuff doesn't break. You just reach some sort of bare minimum level of quality. And you're stuck with that for a while. Until you take care of it. You don't have anything on you. Well, rifle ammo. I don't have those. So nope. Ain't getting money out of me today. And by money, I mean needles. Would you like sharp things, little girl? I knew you would. Isn't it exciting? All the sharp things in the world, just for you. Try not to run with them. I'm a good influence in this town. Obviously. Only the best. Nope. Annoying fence. Oh wow. I keep thinking I'm reaching the end of this place. And I realize there's even more going on past that point. Are these things I can loot? Nope. That's on fire. Ah, hi. Excuse me. Oh, we're already here. Whoops. This one, yep. He said rob me, but I assume by rob me he means he's gonna try to charge me absurd prices, not actually rob me. But we'll see. I don't know how to talk to him if he's just gonna outright rob me up front. These fences aren't on the map. Ah. Oh, that meter's getting up there. I should probably be concerned by that. Is this door open? Yep. Didn't it look visibly identical to the other one? It is I, Scumface, who does the scum. Oh yeah, they're the guy with the gun. I mean the knife. Look at their face. I'm Villain Man. They're bizarre. Can I talk to them? Nope. Hi.
What?
That's the sound. Bad Grief. Peter Stammeden's take on him. What is he? A storekeeper that neither keeps nor stores. He's got a whole community of birds of his feather there. Somehow, they manage the warehouse business. Somehow they managed the warehouse business past Big Vlad's pocket. They accept twire gatherers and throat cutters as their brethren. Uncharacteristically of the locals, sometimes they put their knives to use. But really, their twirine is something else. Vlad the Younger's take. His real name's Grigory Fillin. The thieves call him Big Bad Grief, even though he's merely a nuisance. Grief is the kingpin of the shady world. Name any prohibited item, and rest assured they're selling it. Father has no choice but to tolerate him. Somehow these loafers manage to get a firm hold over the workman community. If only we had direct communication options with them, there would be no need for those parasitic middlemen. Or should I say metalmen? Oh man, snap. Great joke. Welcome, welcome, dear guest. Give the man something to drink. Let him grab a bite. Sit him down comfortably. Show our big city guest some respect, and don't let him out of until I say otherwise. Enough. Wanna play cards? Dice? The stakes ain't big city, but the game's pretty gritty. I have a fondness for my money, thanks. Since we've just met, Doc, you go in peace. For the first and last time. But next time your exit will cost extra. Next time you'll be begging for me to come.
They're carving up the town. It's clear who's gonna bag the prize. The kinds aren't getting back enough feet anytime soon, and Vlad keeps mum. Got a finger in the pie, that's for sure.
That felt like a really weird interaction, because I'm just waiting for my character to say the phrase, and he wouldn't, and I'm like, what? Why aren't I just saying the phrase? Dear men bring dire omens that will cost us dearly, dear Doc. I need a weapon. I need a weapon, Grief. Everybody needs a weapon. Got $1 million? We'd even get you something that shoots for $1 million. There ought to be a gun somewhere around, eh? Just one, pretty please. But everything has its price. $1 million? That price tag benefits an artillery mortar, mate. Oh no, my lovely man. The mortar is a gift, it is. You can't go shooting them robbers in a dark alley with a mortar. A barker, on the other hand. But it would probably cost you even more dearly, dear Doc. Andre's off to the kennel, Grief. That changes things. Take this one for free, but it ain't be doing much shooting for too long. It'll suit me fine. Did I get a second gun? I have 2 revolvers now. Alright, back-to-back 2 story pieces gave them to me.
Many a one says ill that sleeps well.
Grief, what's going on in the termitary? The boss turned out to be a cunt. The big guy, that is. There's plague all around. And there he is, giving absolutely zero shits about the people. He probably knew about it all along and didn't say a thing. But you seem to care about the people oh so very much. Could you remind me, please, whose bastards were killing peaceful civilians right before my eyes? You take me for a cunt, Doc? We don't take kindly to murderers around here. We don't. Whoever kills with a knife is no mate to us. We'll be tearing the bitch apart ourselves in no time. Someone sidles over to you with a knife, Doc. Kill him and kill him fast. We won't take no offense at that. That's comforting. Oh, end of conversation.
Saburov will regret this.
Are you implying I owe you something? Oh, that's the end of the conversation.
Like
all right.
Stitches are popping.
I have business to discuss with you. Well, we're all business people here. Speak up, mate. I want to buy medical supplies from you. Won't sell you nothing. Don't have any. Sell them to me, Grief. You got no use for them anyway. Quite the contrary, Doc. Quite the contrary. I'd buy them drugs for sure. Just bring me some. See how's everyone's going around here? You want to rob us of pills? You do not have my consent to that. They'll save us from the fever. What? You mean you'd buy any pills? Well, no, I'm not an idiot, mate. The sovereign ones. Words get around, you know. Everyone knows that what works and what doesn't. I'm warning you, the demand for those is huge like a bull. Is huge like a bull. I just defaulted to hung like a bull. If you need ammo, though, I could see that no problem. Nothing's too good for my dear man. You sly weasel.
Saburov will regret
I want to buy something less than legal from you. There we go. Merchant mode. Wow, my inventory is getting busy, by the way. What do you... Ooh, a lockpick. 2,000. Only can be used once. Man. Another scalpel. Let's just... Why always the scalpel? He sells ammo for money instead of for coins. The double-barreled pistol, an old Derringer-type pocket pistol. Has a minimal recoil and weak penetrative power. The handle's fashioned for a very small palm. Too small, even for some women. A last resort weapon. Kerosene. You have a knife. That's 4,000. Wiring. Strong infusion of Oxaltosia tavirinum herb. Boosts immunity. Acts as analgesic. Restores strength during sleep. According to elder locals, critical doses of Twirine can alter the effects of infection. Some of the effects of Twirine are still unknown. So it's another potential miracle cure. Or if you use that, you might get some good effects, but it's also kind of an ass pull. Revolver. So I already have that. And a rifle. 20,000. God damn. It's going to be a bit before we can afford one of those. He does not offer that much for alpha tablets. Not much for water. Morphine, though. That's a decent chunk right there. That's not bad. Sure. Reduces fatigue, increases health when sleeping. I don't think I should be selling drugs generally. Still, I think I'm generally against selling stuff. I think I'm just gonna hope that thugs I kill with a knife give me money I can use to buy stuff. But aside from that, I'm probably gonna be trying to barter everything all the time. I think a lot of these things can be bartered with. I do need to figure out what stuff can just be sold though. Like what stuff is not useful to me and can just be sold, if those things even exist. I could also sell this revolver potentially. It is weird having two, but I don't know the cost of repairing them versus same gun, right? Yeah, I don't know how the costs compare between like repairing them or switching to two separate ones, or I don't know. I'm not entirely sure whether it's valuable to hold on to two of them, but for now I will, I think. Is that the scalpel? It won't highlight. That one will, but that won't. That must be my scalpel. Don't know why it doesn't have a thumbnail. Alright, I mean, tooltip. Alright, knife is mine. I think I'll just pay for the knife and hope for the best. Alright. Good to know about these, though. Lockpicks, 2,000 each. So I know I can get lockpicks from here now. I assume no one here can be talked to? Oh, that exhaustion's getting up there, huh? We're done with Let's Run yet. We've armed ourselves. The weapon will suffice to fight my hidden nemesis that stalks this place. Now I can return to Andre. I can, but I'm not doing great. I might go to Laura first. Lara. I think I need to nap for a couple hours. I think a midday nap won't necessarily screw me. Aw. The fences make this place very annoying. I'm just gonna go out the back door, because then I'm just outside of this damn district. Note to self, skirt the outside of this place instead of going inside, and then just take this back door in, because it's so much easier than trying to navigate the number of unmapped fences around there. It's already 5. Aren't you spooky? Gonna head to Laura, and I'm going to trade as much as I can along the way. Peanuts, I just found some? Neat. Like to barter, lad. Maradorm, I too like drugs. Would you like watch so I can have drugs? Alright, undo one of those. There we go. Enjoy your watch. Oh, okay, I guess kids really like having a couple of pocket watches. I want as much of my inventory as possible to be like drugs and other useful items. Oop. Gotta go through the park. I don't remember. I may have already been to the... I probably have been through the park. Nope. I was thinking I'd been through here within the allotted time it takes for the stuff to reappear. Big NO. Who's a creepy little kid? What's in your pockets, pumpkin? More immunity boosters. Those are good. You like nuts, huh? I like all the other things you have. Ooh. Price 5. Better than going for 1,000, perhaps. Yeah, the different nuts have different values. I'll go for it. Boom. Got myself my first lockpick. Gotta remind myself to visit any drunks I find. Revolver ammo. You like needles, don't you? Yes, you do. It's crazy to think that every needle is worth 1 revolver shot. Suddenly those needles I'm finding are really high value. And what, it's either every 3 or 5 bottles of water can become revolver shot, needle, revolver shot. Ta-da! It's like 3 or 5 bottles of water, which are relatively common, becomes a bandage. Speaking of which, sir, where am I now, by the way? Oh, I need to start turning north to get to Lara. Sir, grr. I took a detour for you. You didn't even have the thing. The one thing. The exhaustion's getting up there. Do not want that to fill. Any meter that fills that's not supposed to is almost certainly going to have a negative effect on some other meter. Until things compound, until everything's bad. Am I going too far in the bullets range, I wonder? I don't know. I'm a little scared. I have my melee weapon though now. And some drugs. We'll see. You usually have drugs, right? He ain't got nothing. A big old failure. Let's see, how do I equip my knife? There we go. Ka-cha! Knife has a durability of 100%. At least he sells quality items. Oh, that's my hunger meter. I was like, did my reputation just take a hit? At 3 meters up now. Okay, aren't you lively, gal? Shall we barter? You also have more revolver ammo, and you like rings. Unfortunately, you never sell... Unfortunately, you have a high value on rings, so they're useful for me, but you never sell stuff of a quantity that I can actually exchange for them. You're gonna have to step up your game, lady. Get on my level. Ah, immunity drugs. There we go. I'm gonna keep myself alive entirely on the backs of these strange children that keep acquiring large quantities of items that are very vital to my survival that they apparently don't really care that much about holding on to. Because they'd rather have like a nut, I guess. Are you the same one from a second ago? You might be. I can't really tell. It's a race against time. I say while I take a detour because maybe this garbage will have a bottle in it. Wow, that was a jackpot. That was actually really good luck. Yes. Dang it, you're not even a drunk. Get on my level. I don't know why I'm saying get on my level at this point. I think it's unapplicable more often than it is applicable when I say it. It's somewhat remarkable how much a mini-map might be useful just so I don't have to open the map constantly when I do pick a goal. I wonder how many people can navigate this place based on, like, by heart. I can see it happening eventually, because, like, the game does... This game might require, like, 60 plus hours of investment from people. So at that level, I'm like, I can see how, yeah, FOV. Don't do that effect on me. Ooh. I can totally see how people would eventually be able, like, memorizing the entire map based on this stuff. Ooh, a lockpick. That's something worth trading for. That's of applicable value. The other stuff, not so much. The other stuff, you're like, hey, you want a bullet? I'm like, no, you're asking for a big thing here, this ring. I could see that eventually maybe you get into this game for so long that you totally figure this shit out. But the sameness of the buildings and the lack of map and lack of being lack of ability to tell what direction you're facing at any given moment, and other elements, all I feel like they compound themselves in a way where it'd be really hard for people to keep track of that stuff. I'd be impressed. All right, I need to sleep for a bit. Let's do like 2 hours. See what effect that has on my exhaustion. Whoa, I didn't like how every meter shut up for a second there. Oh, the infection got worse. Oh, my immunity is so low. I lost like half my meter of immunity. And I think my exhaustion's getting worse as a result. There goes my bandage. All the more reason as to why I've got to get more bottles all the time. Ah. I'm going back to entree. I could see the series of compounding problems all stacking until you're actually in like deep shit in this game. It's 8 o'clock now. I didn't even truly defeat my exhaustion. I've just kicked it back a little bit to help myself. Hey, buddy. Gonna need those to heal my health. Especially when I get hurt by the... I get hurt by the things that I consume for the purpose of increasing my immunity. It's really weird, though, to have the system in this game be that I take immunity boosters to fight off my infection, which then hurt my health, and then I slap a bandage on myself, and that heals the immunity booster's effects, and I'm like, what? Excuse me? I feel like we did some RNG with these mechanics where you just made them up. Based on almost nothing. Little girl, I would like to find more people that have lockpicks, please. What you doing? Wrong door. Right. Right. This is the one that's the underground spot. Hi. Can you repair this device for me? Gun. Ooh, boy. That's not cheap. That's not cheap. Alright, good to know. If I'm gonna want to have stuff repaired, I'm gonna have to be a bit prepared. And yeah, it might be better to sell the other gun, since it would offset the cost of repairing the other one. Otherwise, they're gonna stack negatively in a not great way. Coffee. Decreases fatigue, making essential during emergencies. Yeah, so you could use that to stave off having to sleep. 880 for Twirene. How much was the other guy?
Why are you standing there like a dummy?
Sit. Take a load off your feet. All set. We're armed. Okay, let's meet by the station at 10 p.m. Don't get too close to the engine, though. I won't.
Seems like
I wonder if I'll successfully let her escape. The station at 10 p.m. Railway station, right down there. That's a ways away. So is 10 p.m. Bit of hunger there. I'm sorry, how badass are lemons? They increase your hunger, they increase your immunity, and they reduce your exhaustion. That's pretty badass of an item. Very helpful. I need a new goal, actually. I think we finished all of today's tasks. Not quite. 10 p.m. is it's still part of the task. But I don't have a current thing I have to do. But I'm waiting for 10 p.m. Which admittedly we're not that far off of. I should probably just go there. I guess we're just gonna go south towards the station. And I'll just keep looting every box I can find. And barter with any drunks I can see. And we'll just, you know, keep trying to make a net positive on my inventory while we try to get to my objective, which frankly I don't have that much time to get to, so there's no need for any other task. An hour is a long time in this game usually, but I think walking a little from... I could be wrong about the time, but I think walking from where I slept to that building took half an hour almost, so walking there to the station probably takes even more than half an hour, and that accounts for a lot of the time involved. Got myself another needle. Or you repair items, right? But I have no items to mend. Okay. Just wanted to review. Not applicable yet. Hey, that's both of the children that I can barter with. Drugs, 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 drugs. Running out of items you care about. You care about a lens? Should I be... I feel like I should be holding on to the lens. That seems like not a good plan to sell that. Hi. Ooh. You've got a busy inventory. Alright, so there's the lockpick. That's value of 5 also. I could turn these 3 items into another lockpick potentially, so maybe I should hold off on buying more ammo so quickly. I've got 3 lockpicks in here. That's neat. That seems like a good thing to have. I've just been on that side, so let's go this way. This is... I just figure I just was just on the other side of the river, so I should go this side because I might find different garbage cans that might have different stuff in them. Because really, garbage can checking routes have become like one of my core things to check for. Oh. I just caught the mistake you guys were probably thinking about earlier. I was like, wow, that's cool. The lemons increase your immunity, and they increase your health, and they increase your hunger. Wait a minute. Hunger bad. It's a little... I have to remind myself that some meters going up is good, and some meters going down is good. I almost messed it up. I almost said that backwards. Hiccup, why? So I clicked on the lemon and saw 3 meters go up. I'm like, yeah! Because I'm conditioned to think meters going up is good. Part of me does almost wish that these 3 meters were a different color than these 3 meters. Just so you could more... just easily separate them, but really I'll just get used to it. Yeah, full hunger meter is bad in this game. I need to eat food. And the whole reason I ate food was to deal with my hunger meter. Whoops. Hunger goes down alarmingly slowly, doesn't it? It really does. Oh, lemon's bad then. Shit. The lemons gave me like negative progress on my hunger, didn't they? Well, I mean, I know that, but I mean, like, I think eating all that stuff just undid the lemon's effect and didn't actually undo the other badness like the amount of bad I already was when I had the lemons in the first place. A bit concerning. I've got a knife. Watcha. If I stab some criminals, I'll have money. And now I've got a knife to hit them with. Hooray. Y'all here for a stabbing? I don't know why I'm swinging so much. That might actually affect, like, my stamina or something. Shit, it's only 11. I mean, 9. I have to wait for another hour still. We gotta use this time, though. We can't just wait around. Oh. I think the stabbing hour is upon us. I think things are about to get eventful. We heard the ring, and then we get to see as the environment transitions. And on top of everything else, the music even cut to the nighttime theme, I think. Gotta be there at 10. I should just go there right now. Maybe we'll get lucky, and they'll be like, hey, yeah, I'm already here. Got here early. Cool, huh? That'd be convenient. That'd be nice. Good thing I started coming here ahead of time, because I kind of don't know how to navigate this place that well. What is that? Oh. I saw the lighter part at the bottom. If you look at it, it looks like a sack. Like a little, like, tied-off spot on top. Like a burlap sack of items. And I was like, what's in there? I should not be going around the backside. Or I should be going around the backside. Fuck it, we'll explore. Hello, creepy Stonehenge. These kinds of structures might be what reminds me the most of Morrowind. Is when you get to, like, that one town in northern Morrowind that has, that it's like the entire building is like a giant crab or spider or whatever the fuck. It's like, it's the shell of a dead creature is the entire... Might have been a turtle, I don't remember. But it's like, it's just this big hulking beast-like thing, which is kind of what's happening here. Like, look at that. Hi. Corporal of the guard, is that you? Change over? The sergeant's over there by the machine. I see. What is going on here? You want to talk to me? Bachelor Dankovsky, sir. I'm under orders to stop you by any and all means necessary. No one is allowed to leave the town. This is the order of the emergency plenipotentiary. You moron, the emergency plenipotentiary is me. Make way. Ow. 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 Wrong answer, evidently. Wow, they went straight to punching. They killed me? I guess they didn't take kindly to that language. They straight up murdered me. That was a murder. They murdered me dead. I mean, that's just rude.